try to bring you stories you're not going to see anywhere else. That's easy because there are a lot of stories you're not going to see anywhere else. Everything's been blacked out and censored. Here's a big one. In just the past 2 weeks, massive protests against vax mandates have broken out all over the world in a lot of different places. Huge demonstrations. Here's a sampling. As big as any BLM protest, but no coverage whatsoever.
An outcry over COVID restrictions that's behind a convoy of truckers heading for Ottawa for a planned disruption in the nation's
vaccine mandate, which requires truckers traveling back.
The government's handling of rules around truckers and vaccination status is now causing some to blow the horn. Organizers and participants coming from across the West with a strong message.
Convoy has just gone live. They have just now arrived in Regina, Saskatchewan.
That Canada is to bring peace to the world. I would have laughed at that before, but this is certainly making me wonder. Thank you to everyone that's out there and all you truckers that are doing this.
Looks like we got ourselves a convoy.
Get old. Looks like we do have ourselves a convoy.
That Quebec channel is Convoi Quebec Ottawa.
Thank you, everybody. I've never seen Canada unite like this before. This is amazing. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you to all the truckers out there fighting for our freedom. So hopefully one day I can go to school without having to wear a mask.
And supporters for the Freedom Convoy are on their way, and we just want to say we really appreciate that the sacrifice you're making from time with your family and time away from things that you enjoy every day.
Hey guys, trying to keep it together here. It's emotional. It's Chris from Police on Guard here, and I'm in the car with my family on the way to Ottawa. And every overpass is packed with Canadians. Look at this right here, okay? Look at this. This is not a fringe. We will not be divided. This is Canada. We stand together. We stand on guard for thee. God bless Canada.
We didn't wait from 1867 to 1981 to now 2021 to see all of our rights suddenly wiped out for callous and powerful reasons by those who forget from whence they came. Ours is a country worth fighting for. Listen to me, I was 7 years old before I became a Canadian. I wasn't born a Canadian, but I can tell you right now, I'm a Canadian now, and I want to defend what we've had and what we know we can continue to have in this country. And you and me are not going to take a back seat to all those who are trying to somehow excuse what happened. We're not going to take a back seat to these people. We're going to stand next beside them or above them and tell them that we want a prosperous, secure and free Canada for the future, for our children and from our grandchildren, and you have no right to try to steal that away from us. From Tofino to Iqaluit, to Bonavista, to Niagara Peninsula, we must become united as Canadians, as free Canadians, understanding our history, understanding the history of our planet, so that we can be a proud, free country in the northern part of North America. We're not going away, Mr. Horgan. We're not going away, Mr. Trudeau. We're going to stand and be counted and to make sure that we restore the charter rights and freedoms which everybody fought so hard to get.
don't really see what's going on across the country as all that surprising. To me, it seems like an eruption of something that's been simmering of pain and trauma and frustration for 2 long years. And governments have not been listening.
Those speaking out against the mandates and the restrictions are not white supremacists or extremists like the Prime Minister tries to label. They are everyday Canadians who just want a clear path forward out of this pandemic so they can get on with their lives. Canadians' lives, businesses, and mental health have all been devastated, and our Conservative team has been asking for this clear path forward for the last year. True leadership unites people, no matter their views.
So I would say it's time to lift the mandates, and it's time to work towards getting back to normal. The level of restrictions on individual freedom, the level of coercion, is not something that I think any of us would have thought possible in this country 2 years ago.
The Prime Minister is double vaccinated, had his booster, and just contracted COVID-19. So using mandates to discriminate against Canadians based on their vaccine status is absolutely punitive and discriminatory. When will the Prime Minister start listening to the science and end his campaign of discrimination and division against Canadians?
I was out at an overpass as the truckers went by, and what I saw were cheerful, patriotic, optimistic Canadians who want their freedom back and want their livelihoods back.
Hate can never be the answer. Over the past few days, Canadians were shocked and frankly disgusted by the behavior displayed by some people protesting in our nation's capital. I want to be very clear. We are not intimidated by those who hurl insults and abuse at small business workers and steal food from the homeless.
Whatever the truckers don't have is going to the homeless. Yeah. Thank you.
We won't give in to those who fly racist flags.
Oui, Monsieur Trudeau, son mouvement est multiracial.
Tout le monde est dedans, les Noirs africains sont dedans. On en a marre. On veut être libre, comme on dit. Ce n'est pas du racisme. J'ai été ici, je viens de Québec. Je suis venu voir de mes propres yeux. Il n'y a rien de racisme dedans. C'est à propos de la liberté.
He's gotta go. He's gotta change his mind. He's gonna change his mind to mandate. No mandate at all. There you go.
Like they saw a lot of Nazi flags or something like that, a lot of violation. I couldn't saw any of that, so I really don't understand that.
We won't cave to those who engage in vandalism.
À peu près 20 mètres se trouvent des poubelles. On a une autre poubelle juste un peu plus loin, même pas 20 mètres. Regardez là, il y a des gens qui ramassent les poubelles pour s'assurer que la rue ne devienne pas un gâchis là.
Or dishonor the memory of our veterans.
Thank you, truck drivers from the Veterans of Canada. We appreciate you, we love you, and we love you, Ottawa!
On Parliament Hill and elsewhere, where people come together angry.
Really encourages, like to see people standing up and loving each other and just being together. That's really amazing.
All you see is people coming together, high-fiving each other. It's such a positive vibe. Like, I just can't stop smiling.
It's not about black or white. We can do whatever we want. It's about us, about our kids.
I have never cried so much in my life. Love. This is love. Love of nation, love of God, love of right over wrong.
From far and